Cleveland Cavaliers. At small forward.
Well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Caris LeVert. And it's Okoro in at the 3, the small forward. Embiid, no good. And so Allen will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Nice physical play from Harden that time inside. Never afraid or backing away from the defense.
Mobley outside. Okoro kicks to LeVert. Clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Mobley misses. Well, certainly, Clark, the 76ers, the past few seasons, have given their fans plenty to feel good about.
Yeah, and you know, those Philly fans are really hard to please. They have great expectations and knowledge to go along with it. But you're right. I mean, it's been much easier to look on the bright side in Philly recently. The talent and results have been trending up in recent years.
Mitchell against Harden. Mitchell dishes to Okoro. Mobley a screen on Harris. Here's Okoro, and Embiid with the block.
Incredibly light-footed at 7 feet tall. Embiid can cover a lot of ground defensively.
Shot clock at 5. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Driving to the basket.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Now here's Embiid. And it's sent back by Allen. Here's Tucker. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Cavaliers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And the rejection by Embiid. On the wing, Harden, covered by Mitchell. Harden against Mitchell. Harden kicks to Harris. Launches a 3. Allen with the rebound. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. Okoro passes to Mobley. On the wing, Mitchell. Mobley a screen on Harris. Back to Mobley from past the arc. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Philadelphia's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. And Harden with the stuff.
You know, when Harden gets deep inside positioning, he's ready for the throwdown because he's more athletic than people give him credit for.
Mobley outside. Kicks to Okoro. Shoots the 3. That shot missing. Now the 76ers take it the other way.
Well, James Harden still a tremendous player, but now in his early 30s, some question, can he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston?
Harrell, that's good.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Pass to Okoro. The 3 hits the three-point bomb.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
76ers trailing. pass to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Showing off the superb handles for a 7-footer. Joel Embiid handles that thing tight.
Mobley outside. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Back to Tucker. And it's sent back by Allen.
It's really hard to shoot over Allen, which is probably why you shouldn't try to do it.
Harden way outside. The Cavaliers pull it in. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. There's the feed to Allen. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
And still a close game as the first quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
So on the floor for Cleveland, Green out there with Darius Garland. Then there's Robin Lopez, and it's Osman in at the small forward position. GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come. And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Misses the three. Cleveland leading by 4. Now Garland. He has 5. Wade kicks to Garland. But Trey, he can't get that one to fall. And it's Philadelphia the other way. To the middle. Here's McDaniels. And he converts the layup.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. A drive by Garland. And there's Lopez. That's good on the assist by Garland. Lopez has got the lead up to 4 now for the Cavs. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Maxey. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Green inside the three-point line. It's Dedmon with the rebound.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
On the dunk by Lopez.
Outstanding activity in the pick and roll by Lopez, using that impressive mobility to create space for himself.
Well, Robin Lopez played with 8 different teams through his first 13 seasons in the league, and in a word, a basketball nomad. Those 7-footers always in demand when they can impact both ends of the floor.
Stolen by Wade. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Back to Garland. Wade, a screen on Maxey. Garland, and it goes down 2 points. Now it's a 4-point Cleveland lead. For someone like Robin Lopez, Clark, how hard is it to change teams that much?
I don't know, because I never experienced that in my short career, but I imagine it's got to be difficult. But if you're comfortable with yourself and you bring value to your teams, then I think it can be a fairly smooth adjustment.
Wade outside. Here's Green, and there's another one for the Cavaliers.
Green taking the mid-range J when it's available. He's smart at using this area of the floor effectively.
Maxey passes to Dedmon. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. A shot by Harden, wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. Harden's got 7 points in the game. Here's Mitchell. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets. And from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
The three from Harden. Another three for Philadelphia.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Mobley right side. Allen a screen on Harrell. And Cleveland again with the bucket. There's 42 seconds left in the second quarter. Harris outside. Here's Tucker. Another shot. Embiid, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Harden against LeVert. And Okoro throws it down.
Boy, Karis LeVert has done a nice job elevating his playmaking ability, which helps him and his team.
Harden kicks to Embiid. Harden surveying the D. Misses the deep three-point attempt. And so it's Cleveland with their lead standing at. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great.
76ers 22. The Cavaliers 28.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
We've got Montrezl Harrell. Harris is out there with Harden. Then there's Embiid, and it's Tucker in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. The 76ers shooting their first free throw of the game. And since Tobias Harris got his big contract with the Sixers, Greg, some say they chose him over Jimmy Butler.
And while Tobias is nice, he's never been an all-star. And that's one of the few downsides to a big payday. Some might say he's overpaid. I'm sure he'll take the trade-off.
Tucker dishes to Embiid. Just 5 on the clock. Feeds it to Harden. Cavaliers with the rebound. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press looks. The ball is going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you.
And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him, and here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
A guy like Harden makes a coach look really good. I mean, you can rely on him to consistently give you big scoring performances.
And they double up Allen. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Mobley the pass to Mitchell. Mobley a screen on Harden. Here's Mitchell. He slams it down right on top of Joel Embiid.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
Here's Mitchell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second.
It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior. And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
Not settling for the layup. Sometimes you got to go strong, and Harris gets the chance to stuff it there. He didn't let it slip by him.
Here's Mitchell. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And you got to... Love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
One of the game's best drivers without question. James Harden loves to shift gears, change of pace, slow, fast, intermediate speed, and then use that body of his to shield the ball. Nightmare defender.
And the foul called on Jarrett Allen. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Harris against Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Harris passes to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
The 76ers trail by 4. Harden the pass to Harrell. Back to Harden. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Harrell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Garland is checked in for Donovan Mitchell. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And Harris wide open. He shoots another 3 for Philadelphia.
You know, the mindset Harris has is one that allows him to be ready to shoot as soon as that ball touches his hands. Catch and fire.
Mobley misses. And Embiid has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 1. Harden dishes to Embiid. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
When Joel Embiid entered the NBA, many questioned if he would be able to overcome the devastating injuries.
Well, you know, he didn't play his first 2 years in the league. Those questions were fair to ask. I mean, is this guy ever going to get on the court? But once he did, oh my, a monster. I've not seen a big guy do the stuff Joel Embiid can do. It's actually insane.
Maxey's checked in for Philadelphia. Puts it out to Garland. Allen, a screen on Maxey. There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Garland. Allen's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, nice mobility from the 5. Allen is very active offensively.
Maxey, it's rebounded by Cleveland. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Garland, the pass to Allen. LeVert in the corner. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Now it's a 5-point Cavalier lead.
Karis LeVert, one of my favorite young players in the league. He's hard to guard because he's got a quick release, and he's very confident in his ability.
Tucker finds Maxey. On the wing, Harris. Here's Embiid. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. At the guard spots, we'll see Garland and LeVert. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. And it's Okoro in at the 3 slot. Garland against Maxey. Mobley kicks to Garland. 5 on the clock. Back to Mobley. Yep, that one goes. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Out to Harris. Here's the 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
Nice touch from downtown. Tobias Harris continues to look better and better from this area.
The drive by Garland. And here is Okoro. Here's Mobley. And the rejection by Embiid. And they'll get another chance. Second chance shot. And Garland with the lay-in.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner. Secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
There's the pass to Allen. Kicks it out to Garland. Allen inside. He's defended by Harrell. Pass to Garland. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Offline from the top of the key. Harrell finds Maxey. On the wing, Harris. Philadelphia moving the ball. That 3 off the mark. The Cavaliers leading by 4. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul. James Harden, he's checked in for Maxey. And Cleveland also making a change. Mitchell's checked in. LeVert with it. And it's Harden picking him up. Mobley outside. Inside, Allen. Banked in off the glass. Allen's got the lead up to 6 now for the Cavs.
Well, I like seeing Allen get this kind of position because you give him the rock there, he can take care of the rest.
Harden kicks to Embiid. Pass to Harris. Back to Embiid. Pulls up. And Okoro pulls it down. Okoro's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And Embiid is right there. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You like Embiid's confidence and willingness to step up in the big moment.
And it's Mitchell missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And with it, he's picked up by Mobley. Embiid wide open. Again, Embiid missing. 1:24 left here in the fourth quarter. In the corner, Okoro with it. Mobley wide open. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. The 76ers trail by 4. Passes it to Embiid. The shot from the low post is good. 9 points for Joel Embiid.
What confidence from Joel Embiid. Knocked that one down in a clutch situation.
Here's Mitchell, and there's the pass to Okoro. For 3, cranes it from downtown.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Harden's shot is off. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. For three, Mitchell.
Yeah, a hard-nosed defender. Tucker gets up into your grill and tries to intimidate you.
Here's Harden. Count it.
And you know the ball's going to Harden when the game's tight. Terrific at delivering and producing down the stretch.
Yes!
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Back to Harden. Embiid sets the pick for Harden. Pass to Embiid. Takes a three. The shot misses. Three-pointer, Levert. No good there. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. A narrow win under...
their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
This guy is exciting to watch. Morant gets up and dunks it.
Three-pointer, Harden. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Now Morant. From deep three-point range. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Morant's got 5 points.
I love the competitive fire Ja Morant plays with, coming right back with his own 3.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass. I'll tell you what, a lot can be said about the contract Harden took to stay in Philly. He took less than what he commanded to help the team sign depth and rotation players. A very big gesture from Harden, showing just how much he wants to win in Philly.
Now here's Embiid. And the 76ers another 3.
Well, Embiid's accuracy is so impressive, especially for a big. He can really hurt you from the arc.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Launches it. Sends it home from three-point land.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Harden can't hit. Memphis has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Outside Morant. Fires for 3. Drops in the 3. Give him 8 points now.
I think consistency from 3 is in Morant's future. On that shot, he was well balanced and focused. High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Now here's Morant. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Adams. Harris against Bane. 6 on the shot clock. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Impressive accuracy of Desmond Bane. He has put in the work to be a reliable three-point option.
And the call will be against Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Harrell. Here's Tucker. Harrell the screen. To the middle. Blocked!
Some scouts were surprised when Jackson's wingspan was measured over 7'5". That's a huge number, especially when you talk about contesting shots.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Now here's Morant. And James Harden pulls it down.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Out to the wing. And Embiid gets the double team. Harrell passes to Embiid. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Tucker. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Grizzlies ball.
Memphis trailing here. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
The NBA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Embiid, a screen on Morant. Harden with it. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Harden. Pass to Harrell. Clock at 6. Harris finds Harrell. Back to Harris. Up and over Kennard. Here's Embiid. Jones with the block. And here's Kennard. Fires the 3. Fires in the triple. And that makes it a tie ball game.
A crafty lefty with tons of range. You can't take your eyes off Luke Kennard defensively.
Some great action here early as we end the first quarter in a tie. Stay with us now as we... And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. All right, guys, what's your take on the Sixers so far?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Brandon Clark out there with John Conchar. Then there's Tyus Jones. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Aldama in at the 5 spot.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
Memphis has gone 5 of 6 from three-point land so far. Lets it fly from 18. No good that time. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Pass to Maxey. Back to Daniels. And the shot's good. McDaniels got 4 points in the quarter.
There were a lot of ways he could have finished that one, but he decided to keep it classy with the finger roll.
And the improvement of Tyrese Maxey's three-point shot from his first season to second year, just unprecedented. He improved by over 12% with a huge increase in attempts as well.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. James Harden, with plenty of confidence, said not to brag or anything, but I'm really good at this game. I'm unselfish. I play the right way. I don't try to do anything I can't do or that doesn't benefit our team. And that mindset keeps me in a good place. Yeah?
Very self-assured, Allie. Thank you. Here's Conchar going inside. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. From deep, Melton. Clark grabs the board. And for a player with the speed and quickness of Maxey, Grant, leveling up that three-point shot changes everything for him.
Oh, so true, B.A. It becomes pick your poison with him. And it put him in a conversation last year for most improved player.
And stolen by Jones. Pass to Clark. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
And it's blocked by Clark. It's tipped. Jones from outside. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Woo, he got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
The 76ers have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Maxey passes to McDaniels. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Kennard. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Dedmon.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Pass to Maxey. Back to Nie. Top of the key. It doesn't go for him. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Kennard with it. Guarded now by Maxey. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Back to Clark. Jacks up a 3. That's good from Jones. And the assist by Clark. Jones has got 8.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Counted from distance.
Oh, he's really showing off now. The threes keep falling with no signs of slowing down.
Philadelphia calls timeout. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely. Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Pass to Jackson. And Jackson gets double teamed. Now here's Morant. Shot clock at 6. Lays it up and banks it in. 10 points for him.
It breaks down your defense when Ja Morant gets in the lane. You want to force him outside.
Harrell up top. Pass to Tucker. Harris with it. Here's Harden. Adams grabs the miss. Outside Bain. Out left to the wing. Now here's Morant. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. Allie, as always, thank you.
Your 76ers, 25. The Grizzlies, 32.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Tyus Jones really making a difference here.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Montrezl Harrell is out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's P.J. Tucker. Then it's James Harden. And it's Harris in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Well, you've got stars and you've got closers. Smitty, are those always the same thing?
It's not, B.A. There's some guys that are not stars and they can close. And there's some guys that are stars that can't close. But when you get the superstar, he can do both.
Outside Morant, pass to Williams. Adams up top, 5 to shoot. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Adams has got his first basket.
Throwing his weight around in the painted area. Steven Adams doing damage.
Outside Tucker. Now Harrell. Harris outside. Harden with it. Back to Harris. To end the run. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
He's so tough to stop. Even when you hit Embiid, he possesses the strength to muscle shots in. And last season's scoring champion, Joel Embiid, the first center to lead the league in scoring since Big Shaq way back in the 2000 season. And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And Joel Embiid, last season, the first center to average over 30 a game since Moses Malone did it back in 1982, Grant.
Oh, B.A., talk about historic company. And how about this? Also the first ever international player to lead the NBA in scoring, too. I mean, he won't be the last with the way things are.
The Sixers again can't hit. Memphis has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Williams passes to Morant. Adams with a screen on Harrell. Here's Morant. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. James Harden picks one up.
Every team is looking for that star to lead them to great things. Morant already looks the part.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Harden, the pass to Embiid from deep. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Pass to Williams. Back to Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
A big group substitution here for Memphis. Aldama's checked in for Adams. Conchar comes in for Williams. Kennard, he's checked in for Bane. And it's Jones in for Ja Morant. Kennard outside. A minute 39 left in the third quarter. Jones finds Kennard. Here's Jackson. Harrell defending. 4-3. Conchar can't hit. And the Jacksons just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons, which play in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
And the 76ers will have a different look here. Dedmon's checked in for Embiid. Niang comes in for Harrell. McDaniels is checked in for Tucker. And it's Melton in for Harris. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Clark's checked in. The 76ers have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Kennard outside. And another miss by Memphis. Philadelphia is going just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Pass to Niang. Back to Harden. Now Dedmon unloads from 13. And that one's good.
The focus on the defense. I mean, James Harden was able to use that attention and turn it into a hoop for someone else.
Kennard outside. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. Pass to Harden. From deep. And the 76ers another 3.
And we know Harden possesses endless range, letting it all hang out right there.
And here's Jones. Here's Aldama. Soft touch off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
They're not rolling like they were earlier. The bucket's a little harder to come by.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the court for Memphis, Tyus Jones is out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then it's John Conchar. And it's Aldama in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, B.A., and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Steven Adams checked in for Aldama. Jaren Jackson comes in for Clark. Bane, he's checked in for Kennard. And it's Morant in for Jones. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Knocked away. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Outside Maxey. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Moran against Maxey. Kicks it out to Jackson. Bank banked it in off the glass.
So active inside, and with that big frame, Jackson has no trouble finishing through contact.
Melton with the ball. He's picked up by Adams. Here's McDaniels. So it'll be 2 free throws, and they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
First team foul.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still
The previous play is under review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Now Morant. Adams with a screen on Maxey. Morant finds Adams. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the 76ers going with a whole new group out there. Pass to Morant. And it's blocked by Embiid.
We see it time and time again. Embiid relishes his role as an intimidator.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Outside Harden. Pass to Embiid. This one for 3. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got his 5th assist in this one.
A skilled jump shooter. You know Embiid is feeling it when he's taking these quick shots.
And here's Morant outside and scoring. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Outside Harden. 6 to shoot. Embiid from outside. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
One thing you can say about Embiid, he never shrinks from the moment.
From deep, Morant. Adams finds Morant.
2 minutes remaining.
To tie it up. Here's Embiid. The second effort. Yes! And the foul! Ja Morant picks one up.
A sequence you might expect from Embiid, an elite rebounder, and the man knows how to finish.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Grizzlies?
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense.
Tremendous effort from Ja Morant, letting his team know they can rely on him.
Harrell passes to Harden. Harris outside. Pass to Tucker. Late clock. The Sixers need to pull one up here. Here's Harden, and he drives in, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Adams with a screen on Harden. Morant, the pass to Adams. Here's Conchar. Fires from deep. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
Outside Tucker. Over to the left wing. Pass to Embiid. The 3 is up. And the 76ers get it back. And here's Harris outside. And so they foul intentionally.
John Conchar. That's his first personal foul.
First free throw is good. And that shrinks the margin to just 4.
And there's a moxie to Embiid. I mean, he calls a lot of attention to himself and ruffles some feathers, but he backs it up.
Kennard, he's checked in for Conchar. Moran against Harden. Right side Moran. On the wing, Bane. There's the 3. Tries again. Moran with it. There's the triple. The rebound by Embiid. Now a timeout called by Philadelphia. They're losing by 3. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Your thoughts, guys?
They should have a play prepared for this scenario. Little time, you need a 3. Of course, the D will be guarding the line, but no one said it was going to be easy.
And here's Harris outside. And so it's the Grizzlies who come out on top here. All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve
the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Bain and Williams are your wingmen. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the 1.
Showing off that vert. Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Here's LeVert. Back to Mitchell. Mobley outside to the paint. Mitchell kicks to Okoro. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. Now, here's Mitchell. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Morant with some nice D. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far, but Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
Now, LeVert, following the miss by John Morant from deep. Here's Mobley. No good off the back of the rim.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Lets the 3 fly, and John Morant with the 3. Morant's got 5 points so far.
Look, when you're as explosive as Ja, then opponents are going to let you take shots from deep.
Shots good by Williams.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Now here's Allen. Mitchell passes to Allen. The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And you got to clog up those lanes. Mitchell just explodes to the rim when he gets to that launching pad.
Pass to Morant. And it goes out of bounds. That one off LeVert.
Grizzlies ball.
Outside, Bain. The shot, no good. So the Cavaliers will take it the other way.
Well, he has such tremendous upside, Evan Mobley, and we've even heard coaches express jealousy that J.B. Bickerstaff gets to coach him.
Young big men usually take time to adapt to this league, not him. Beyond the production, you love his maturity and the leadership by example.
Now, here's Mitchell. Jared Allen unable to get his last shot to go.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
Morant outside. Right side, Williams. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Mobley. Here's Okoro. And there's Mobley, and that's good on the assist from Okoro. And it's a tie ball game.
A nice touch from the interior. Mobley looks very comfortable shooting from there.
And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That's his first foul. A minute 20 left in the first. Payne for 3. And Okoro pulls it down. Stripped it away. Bain kicks to Jackson. Adams against Mobley. Adams down low. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Allen with the screen for Mitchell. It's stolen by Adams. Outside, Bain. On the wing, Jackson. Morant against LeVert. From deep. Rebound by Mitchell.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
16 seconds left here in the first quarter. Jones from outside. The Grizzlies with another miss. Now Cleveland moving it up. And Mobley throws it down.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
Got it off in time. No good on the last second attempt there. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far.
Your Cavaliers fans. Your Cavaliers U15.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, well, what's your take?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. They've got Clark. Kennard is out there with Jones. And it's Aldama in at the center, locking down the middle. Lopez with the steal. Green with the ball. Guarded now by Clark. Osman, the pass to Green. These 3-pointers off the mark. Memphis trailing here. It's Jones on the wing. Guarded by Garland. Chalk up 2 there.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
Richard, for the Cavs, the progress that Darius Garland has made in just a few seasons is nothing short of remarkable.
Well, he took a giant leap last year, and he got better in just about every offensive category, and people recognized it. He was 3rd in most improved player voting and probably would have finished a little bit higher had they not dealt with injuries at the end of the season.
And he was an all-star.
Yes, sir.
Now, here's Kennard. Darius Garland missing his last shot. 2 on the clock. Here's Aldama. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And you look at his numbers from last year, 89% from the line, so hard to ask for much more than that.
Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that was always emphasized, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensive.
Yeah, it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
Kennard's shot is off.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Garland. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Garland.
Comfortable shooting close to the basket. The size Lopez possesses gives him confidence down low.
Jones, no one around him. And again, Memphis no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And that one, good.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
The wide open look here for Garland. A 3-pointer, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense in anticipation there to stop. Here's Lopez. Kicks it out to Garland. Passes it to Osman. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole. Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
The pass to Osman. And here's Garland for 3. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
He doesn't waste any time right there thinking about it. Garland gets that hot pass and he moves.
And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Wasted no time on that one. Osman's got 4 points this quarter. Memphis has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. And they get it and block. That one goes careening off the glass. And it's Wade in the corner. And it's Lopez at the elbow. Osman kicks to Green. Fires from deep. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jones the pass to Aldama. Clark outside. They get a hand on it. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Garland touched it last. And it's a completely new group for Cleveland. Here's Jackson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Bain looking around. 4 on the clock. Morant with a wide open look. Knocks down the 3 ball.
In motion, Morant's shooting ability is solid, but when he's this set up, it's outstanding.
It's LeVert on the wing. Back to Mitchell. Down low. Here's Allen. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
So much reach. Allen using that wingspan to his advantage.
And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Thank you, David. We'll be back.
Your Cavaliers, 26. The Grizzlies, 17. Fans, get ready for the Milwaukee.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Jared Allen is out there with Mobley. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then it's Okoro. And it's Mitchell. And it's shooting guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Now, here's Bain. Pass to Morant. Morant with another miss.
I tried to create some extra space there, but not able to hit the tough leaning jumper. Looking at this Cleveland Cavaliers team, this is a squad that really wants to get out of that championship team shadow. They want to establish their own identity.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. We talked about it, Richard. The city of Cleveland eternally grateful to LeBron for winning them a title back in 2016.
And so is the franchise, but it's understandable why these players want to be given respect on what they've done for this team since he left, especially considering the recent success they've had with this young crew.
LeVert the pass to Mobley. Stolen by Jackson. Right side Bain. From downtown. The Grizzlies with another miss. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Pass to LeVert. Over a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of action. Now here's Okoro, guarded by Bain. Shot clock at 3. Mobley dishes to Okoro. That one drops for him. Okoro's got the lead up to 13 now for the Cavs.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Here's Bain. And then jammed down as he goes right over Evan Mobley.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Now, here's Mitchell. 5 points in the game. Okoro, wide open, he fires. Passes it to LeVert. Allen, a screen on Bain. Tries again. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Morant with the steal. To the inside. And Adams with the slam.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
The Cavaliers leading by 9.
Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. Now, here's Garland. Osman kicks to Garland. Out to Wade. Now, here's Garland. T right on him. The basket good off the assist from Wade.
Looking for a high percentage shot. Garland wants the best look he can get.
The pass to Aldama. And the 3 off target. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Up top, Garland, defended by Jones.
Using that quick first step on his way to the rim. Garland is just too tough off the bounce.
And it's Jones with the ball for Memphis. 41 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. Conchar, the pass to Kennard. The 15-footer, and he hits the jump shot.
Drew the defense and made the proper read, hitting his teammates on the perimeter.
Cavaliers have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the 3rd quarter. 4 of 8. And contact. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch.
The previous play is under review.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The slam dunk by Garland.
Okay, I see you, Garland. I see the balance for a guy who's only 6'1". He can get up.
It's stolen by Green. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Wade kicks to Osman. Green inside the three-point line. And so it's Cleveland. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
4th quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th, we've got Luke Kennard. He's out there with Jones. And it's Aldama in at the 5, roaming the paint. Kennard finds Jones. Great tee that time from Green.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Cavaliers. And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
And this is why you feed the big fella Allen on the inside. With his size, he is a major threat anywhere around that hoop.
And Morant throws it down.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet. Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Outside, Bain. From outside the arc, not that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Morant.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Mobley. Allen, a screen on Bain.
This team leans on Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defense. It can be a difference maker.
Kennard, the pass to Morant. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Shoots from the right block. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Kennard.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. Bain, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And here is Mitchell. Drives to the hoop, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets. And from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
Back to Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Kicks it out to Allen. Cloak loose. And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop. Pass to Kennard. Morant outside. Three-pointer, 6 on the shot clock. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 5th rebound in this one. And it's Allen with the jam.
Look at the big man run. Allen out-hustling everybody on the break, and you need to reward your big man in those moments.
Now, here's Kennard. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. On the wing, Bain. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Morant against Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
What an incredible elevator. Don't tell Mitchell he's 6 feet. Donovan plays way bigger.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Jackson has the open look, and again it's Memphis with the 3.
Won't shy away from the big moment. No hesitation from Jackson Jr. on that shot.
Here's Mitchell, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, and that's exactly what you need to do.
And he hits both free throws here, so now it's a 5-point game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
Outside for Jackson. On the wing, Bain. game. Money!
That is just absolutely ridiculous. Look, we talk about Morant having that it factor, and then he makes the biggest play of the night.
There's 37 seconds left in the game.
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver. See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Mitchell with it. Driving the lane. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Steven Adams picks one up.
Big time play there from Mitchell. Remember, he's been the go-to guy since his rookie year.
Wow, doing all he can to give them the edge, pulling their lead out to 3 points.
Adams with the screen on LeVert. It's Morant with the drive. And a wide open look for Bane. Misses the three. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Gets the first. That gives them a 4-point cushion.
Yeah, just like a lot of bigs, Mobley is not surefire from the line, but look, he can get it all here. Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game.
Oh, that's just an emphatic throw down there.
That one reverberated throughout the building. And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish.
And both teams tonight unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. Montrezl Harrell is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's James Harden. And it's Harris in a two-guard. Here's Mitchell. From deep three-point range, hits the trifecta.
My goodness, Donovan Mitchell from another zip code. This guy opens the rest of the floor.
Here's Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
Now, how about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Now Philadelphia with it, and after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have, and they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
To the right side, let's go with a three, and he buries his first look.
I know he's not the most efficient long-range shooter, but Tucker hits enough of those to space out the defense.
Allen a screen. Here's Mitchell. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he is an attacking, scoring point guard. He can get off the dribble drive. He's a great threat at the rim because of that elite athleticism. Every chance he gets, he's looking to attack.
Pass to Harrell. Outside Harden. Beyond the arc. Harrell passes to Embiid. Back to Harrell. From outside the arc. It's not going to go for him. And it's Cleveland the other way. Mitchell's scoring abilities have often been a difference maker, Doris.
The BA, that's been especially true in the playoffs. Highly competitive, all about the right thing.
And Mitchell with the slam.
That's a monster finish by one of the elite athletes in the NBA. Donovan Mitchell doing work.
And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Pass to Allen, no one near him. And there are the Cavaliers with another bucket.
Boy, it's a huge boost when Jared Allen is making mid-range shots. That's going to make him even more dangerous.
Back to Harden. Now here is Harrell. Can they get it? They get it back. And Embiid throws it down.
We all know rebounding is about effort. Embiid is showing lots of it. I love how he's unwilling to give up on the play.
Mitchell with the ball. Harden picks him up. Mobley, no good.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Harden against Mitchell. Pass to Embiid.
2 minutes.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
One of the most underrated scorers in the NBA. Tobias Harris is a tough assignment.
Line for 2.
And Harris drops them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Here's Mitchell. Uses the glass on the layup. Mitchell's got 10.
The combination of power, aggression, and frame, and a willingness to embrace contact. Mr. Donovan Mitchell delivers.
For 3, Harrell. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mitchell into the lane. And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, the dribble drive game of Donovan Mitchell will keep defenders guessing. Boy, you've got to deal with every aspect of an offensive arsenal with this guy.
Pass to Harrell. He got a piece of it. 1:10 left to play in the first. And here's Mitchell. Here's Mobley. Harden comes to help. Outside for Mitchell. From downtown, Mitchell can't get that one to fall. Philadelphia has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Harrell up top. Pass to Harris. Back to Harrell. Shot clock at 5. Nails it. And he's 1 for 5 with that one.
Well, you see why Harrell shoots such a high percentage. This guy takes great shots that all fall within the structure of the offense.
Outside Mitchell. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That one on Harris. That free throw is good from Mitchell.
I don't think anyone could have predicted, based off the numbers he put up in college, that Donovan Mitchell would be an elite NBA scorer. But he's a three-level guy and not afraid in the big moments.
Pass to Harrell. Harris on the wing. Not going to go that time. Just a big-time effort from Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
Another strength for them today, guys, mid-range shooting. Normally the defense wants to give you that shot. Let's see if they adjust at all.
Green out there with Darius Garland. Then there's Jetty Osman. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Wade in at the 4. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Another shot. And Lopez finishes it off.
You know, hats off to him for staying active inside. Lopez just creating his own offense.
Philadelphia calls timeout.
All right, everyone.
Here's Melton. Outside Maxey. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Green.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And the shot is good by Garland.
Oh, nice move by Darius Garland. What a quick first step. Go ahead, young sir. Darius Garland has not only become a leader on the floor, B.A., he's also become the emotional leader. One of the more vocal guys on this entire team.
As usual, terrific effort from him. Unwilling to let the possession go to waste.
Garland against Maxey. Pass to Green. Shot clock at 6. From the high post. Kept alive. Here's Osman. Out to Garland for 3. Pure from three-point range. Garland's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, this is what you get when you get Darius Garland off the basketball. Very capable in the...
And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down.
Taking 2 shots.
Previous play is under review.
In every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Osman on the wing. Outside Garland. Pass to Lopez. The 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss. And here's McDaniels. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And Maxey, here we go. And that one drops.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Oh, he picked him clean. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Well, Joel Embiid drawing comparisons to some legendary big men. He said, quote, "I want to be mentioned as one of the greats. That's my goal. And obviously being a Hall of Famer. But you've got to take step by step, one day at a time. It's going to take a lot of work, and I'm willing to put it in." Guys?
Now he's well on his way, Allie. Thanks. Here's Niang. And it comes off the front of the rim.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
Pass to Garland. From deep. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. The Sixers trailing. Three-pointer. The rebound by Osman. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Now here's Green. Takes the three. And it's Niang with the rebound. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from three.
Lopez in the post. Niang's there. Lopez can't hit. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Dedmon, pass to Maxey. Dedmon, a screen on Garland. Garland against Dedmon. For three, Maxey. The shot misses, and it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Garland up top. McDaniels covering. And down it goes. 2 points. Garland's got 7.
Tremendous balance and body control. Darius Garland, no stranger to finishing inside.
Maxey, that's good.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Pass to Lopez. Here's Osman. Outside Garland. Outside Green. Just 5 to shoot. Fires from the wing. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Maxey with it, guarded by Garland. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one. And a new group getting ready for the Sixers. Maxey, no good on the free throw. Mitchell with the ball. And he banks in the layup. He's got 17.
Well, Coro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
And score, your Cavaliers, 28. The 76ers, 23.
After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. Montrezl Harrell is out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Tobias Harris. Then there's P.J. Tucker. And it's Harden in at the point. Tucker, the pass to Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
The control and focus from Embiid. Able to absorb hits from the defense and still finish.
Outside Mitchell. Gets the bucket and the foul. That one on Harris.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core up. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him.
Harden, the pass to Harrell. Now Harris. Nice move to the left side wing. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Mitchell.
just love the activity, a fireball of energy. Tucker earning himself a trip to the stripe.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Outside Mitchell. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
James Harden.
The 76ers shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Harden with it. Now LeVert defending. Harden, the pass to Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Well, if you're that wide open, I can promise you James Harden will find you.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Mobley down low, pounded by Harris. From deep, Mitchell, good. He's taken 13 shots, he's drained 10 of them. Fantastic production.
Donovan Mitchell is more than capable of carrying an offense for stretches. Right now, the defense has nothing for him.
Harrell, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And now it's a 10-point Cavalier lead.
Well, we call that a high percentage shot for Mr. Evan Mobley. He gets after it in there.
Time called here. The 76ers decide to talk it over. For Philadelphia, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Harrell. Outside Tucker. Embiid with it. Puts it up from 15. Drained it for 2 points. Embiid's got 8.
When he's in the zone, Embiid can just knock it down, turning the pass immediately into points.
Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Mobley, right side. Back to Allen. Clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And Embiid with the block.
A menace on the defensive end. Embiid's reach disrupts your offense.
The 76ers have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Harden fires away from outside. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. Oh, stolen by Harris. And it's Harden penetrating. And then Harden with the jam.
How about the incredible handle from James Harden? That ball is on the string, so crafty, the defense has no chance.
From deep, Mitchell sinks it from distance. Mitchell's got 12 points here in the second half.
This is unbelievable. He has over half the team's points right now. Coming out of high school, Evan Mobley was a 5-star recruit. He had his pick of college programs, and he finally settled on USC.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And that one's good. Mitchell.
I like the mindset here of Donovan Mitchell. Decides to get into the painted area and finish it. Nicely done.
Harris against Mitchell. Embiid passes to Harris. The three-pointer off the mark. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Pass to LeVert. Here's Okoro. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
This is something they could really use from Okoro, guys. Has to hit enough threes to help stretch that defense.
And here's Harris. Back to Harden. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And he makes the first.
Ask any player or coach in the NBA, how good is James Harden? You will get the same answer. This is one of the best scorers to ever do it, guys.
Harden against Mitchell from deep. Mobley. And he can't get that one. Up in time. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 9-point. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. They've got Evan Mobley, Donovan Mitchell out there with Karis LeVert. Then it's Jared Allen, and it's Okoro in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And there is a whistle. That goes on Tobias Harris. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Team foul.
Pass to Okoro. LeVert up top. Allen with it. Back to LeVert. Here's Okoro. Fires the 3. Connects from downtown. And the Cavaliers lead by 10.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Harris. Cleveland has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Allen, the pass to LeVert. From deep, Mitchell. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Automatic from that spot. Donovan Mitchell gets an opportunity to get his feet set. Good night.
Outside Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
No one covering. Mitchell's got 6 in the quarter.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness. You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And Mitchell with the slam.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead. What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
Pass to Okoro. Puts up a 3. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Here's Harris. Cavaliers with a rebound. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. And Mitchell launches it from deep. And it's Harrell with a rebound. The 76ers have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Harris finds Embiid. No dice from the high post. The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Harris passes to Harrell. From outside, off the mark. Here's Cleveland. They're on a 14-5 run. Pass to Mitchell. From deep three-point range. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Mitchell's got 42 in the game. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
The three from Okoro. It's another three for Cleveland.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Cavaliers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Donovan Mitchell.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
The Cavaliers shooting 64% for the game. Amazing.
When Donovan Mitchell is this close to the cup, the defender has got to feel a bit uneasy.
The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 50 seconds left in the fourth. Up top, Embiid. Tries to snap the cold streak. The shot no good. And it's Cleveland the other way. Pass to Okoro from behind the arc. Oh, he's locked in. Drains his fifth shot in as many attempts.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Harris passes to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
We're beginning to see this more and more from Harris, just taking what the defense allows, and that time finding the wide open man.
From deep, Mitchell. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Harris outside. Harden fires away from outside. Can't get it to fall. And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. Showing that they're...
come out of the gates strong. And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. Oh, look at the 76ers starting group. Harden out there with Harris. Then there's Embiid. Then it's Montrezl Harrell. And it's Tucker in at the 3. Well, if you like free-flowing offenses that pile up the assist, Clark, you've come to the right place.
Tell you what, Kevin, both of these teams really emphasize player movement, ball movement, and getting everybody involved, touches and shots. It makes them very unpredictable and really keeps the defense off balance.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers a few minutes ago. He talked to me about the importance of protecting the rim, challenging opponents at the top of the jump, and making it difficult for them to convert easy baskets. But to have a chance of that, they have to expend energy getting back in transition, which will help close down those driving lanes. So guys, we'll see where their energy lies throughout this game.
Thanks so much, David. Jackson misses. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Harden the pass to Harris. From deep. Harden can't hit. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Adams sets the pick for Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Harris drives in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
Harris kicks it to Tucker. Here's Harden on the wing. Clock at 6. Back to Tucker. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Jackson.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often. And some added toughness on the roster. Something.
Mercy, mercy me.
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
A nice shot by Tucker.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Bain looking around. Here's Williams. Outside for Jackson. Goes back up. That's tipped.
A rare rejection that time from Tucker, using that long reach, though, and times it perfectly.
Pass to Harris. Back to Tucker. Harden outside. Passes to Harrell. This one for 3. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Morant outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Embiid.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And Harris wide open. He shoots. No good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Morant left side. Adams. Williams finds Bain. The kick out to Williams. And he drives in. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here is Harden. He has 6.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
Harden against Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team. Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Now, here's Morant for three. The second chance effort and the rejection by Embiid. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Harris passes to Harrell. Off target from three-point range. Back to Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
Well, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, they've got Embiid. Tobias Harris is out there with Harden. Then it's P.J. Tucker, and it's Harrell in at the 4 spot. Here's Harden following the score by Memphis. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant surveying the deep. Oh, Clark!
Oh, my goodness! Are you kidding me? Woo-hoo!
Harden kicks to Harris. And Tucker has it in the corner. Nice D from Williams. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Bain against Harris. Out to Morant. 5 to shoot. Pass to Jackson. With the drive. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And a guy who can drive and finish with either hand. Jackson's tough to stop once he gets going downhill. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Here's Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 5 assists in the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Grizzlies have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Williams passes to Adams. Feeds it to Jackson. On the wing, Bain. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
Williams with a clean look. Bangs home the trifecta. Williams has got the lead up to 7 now for the Grizzlies. And we know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Memphis with the ball. They've got a 13-2 run going. Here's Conchar. He's guarded by Melton. Conchar can't get it to go. Now here's McDaniel. Kennard covering. Back to McDaniel. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. From deep three-point range, Kennard with the rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 7.
There aren't many players with a quicker first step than Tyrese Maxey.
And I love the way he uses it to his advantage, Greg. I mean, he's got an athletic advantage over most of the guys that are defending him, and he'll exploit it every chance he gets. But that quick first step and fearlessness, lethal combination.
Now here's Jones. Memphis moving it around. Here's Conchar. And another miss by Memphis. The 76ers trail by 7. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Maxey passes to McDaniels. Grizzlies with the rebound. Memphis with the ball. This run now up to 13-2. At the top of the key, Clark. Outside, Jones. Back to Clark. Beyond the arc. And again, Memphis no good. Philadelphia's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Melton laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Melton's got his first points of the game.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
That shot wide open. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Now here's McDaniels. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. From the arc. A shot missing. And there's the feed to Clark. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. A 3-ball. Down it goes. Nice one there from Niang. Niang's got his first 3 points of the game.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish. That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Kennard for 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Thank you, David. We'll be back after it.
Your Grizzlies 30. The 76ers 25.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Luke Kennard out there with Jones. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Aldama in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of.
Here's Maxey. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They lead by 7. The pass to Kennard. There's the 3. It's not going to go for him.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
He was all alone on that one. Kennard's got the lead up to 8 now for Memphis.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Now the 76ers on the break. Down he goes. Nice one there from Niang.
You know, guys, when you push it hard like that on the break, those are the easy buckets that'll be waiting for you.
Kennard with the ball. Now Clark. Back to Kennard. Shot clock at 6. Fires it up. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron. The 76ers trail by 8. To the paint. Here's McDaniels. Basket, good. McDaniels got his second basket of the game.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Kennard for three. Memphis the rebound. Outside, Jones. Clark outside. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Kennard for three. Rebound by the 76ers.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Niang, that's good.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Now here's Jones. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 1:51 left in the third quarter. To the wing right side. Here's Clark. Lays it up off the glass. Clark's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Now here's Maxey. Here's Niang. No good from outside.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And that one's good, Morant.
And just so many different ways Morant can hurt you. Tonight, it's been with the scoring.
Embiid, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Morant outside. Here's Jackson. Kick out to Adams. Back to Jackson. The three from Morant. No good. Shot missing. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Up top, Embiid. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Morant passes to Williams. Outside, Bain. Morant, that's for 2. Morant with another miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And a wide open look for Bain. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What?
And so it's Memphis going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Right back after this break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so in the game for the 76ers, Harrell is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Harden. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Embiid in at the center position. Morant outside. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Now the 76ers on the break. Harden's got the ball. Harris's shot is good.
Nice touch from downtown. Tobias Harris continues to look better and better from this area.
Outside Jackson. One minute now into this fourth quarter, and there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Memphis. Pass to Morant. Here's Kennard. 6 to shoot. Morant finds Kennard. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
This is it to Embiid. The screen on Morant. Back to Embiid. Shades over Adams. Embiid, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Here's Kennard. Morant, left side. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time the previous play is able to review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
At which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappy. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
Thank you, David. A nice shot by Tucker.
P.J. Tucker always active on the boards and doesn't give the defense a chance to box him out.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Pass to Embiid. There's the triple. And no good that time.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
And the basket by Jackson. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
In the corner, Kennard with it. Good on the three-point shot. Kennard's got the lead up to 12 now for the Grizzlies.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Off target from outside. And so Harden will bring it up for the 76ers. Out to Harris. Puts up a 3. Kennard with the rebound. Memphis leading by 9. Jackson in the corner. Down low. Outside, Payne. Back to Jackson. And the pass to Payne. Sweet move. He doesn't hit that one. Some solid defense from Harris. Embiid dishes to Harris. Nailed from three-point land.
Guys, this is why they go to Harris. They know he's going to find a way to come up clutch. Count it.
Here's the lob to Adams. Stolen by Harden.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
And, you know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Harden kicks to Harrell. No good on the 3. Outside, Payne. Good on the triple. And it's a 9-point Grizzly lead. So it's Memphis picking up the win. A confident win. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for...
Thompson with us tonight. Two great and we got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purists.
A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Jared Allen out there with Mobley. Then it's Karis LeVert. Then there's Isaac Okoro. And it's Mitchell in at the 2. And he drops him first.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Here's Okoro. Nails the wide open jumper. Here's Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Good D by Mobley. Well, Smitty with Morant. His ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
BA, before he tweaks his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
And Grant, Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. Not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
That's true, BA. But Donovan's got a good reason to wear it, paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said growing up, everyone always took 23, so he went to MJ's return number 45.
And it's Adams missing.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Outside for LeVert. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. It's a one-on-one situation. And Morant gets it to go on the assist from Williams.
Ja Morant in the open floor. This guy's speed is next level, and he can finish.
Outside Mitchell. To the paint. Here's Mobley. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
The drive by Morant. Here's Adams. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Mitchell against Bane. And Mitchell with the slam.
Acrobatic move by Donovan Mitchell, lifting off the floor for a slam.
Outside Morant, inside, the kick out to Williams. From the arc, drills it from deep. And it's a tie ball game.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Keeps the defense guessing. They don't know who to try to take away.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Mobley, no good. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter.
And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
Shots good by Morant.
Creativity from Morant, always inventing new ways to score.
Mitchell against Bane. Okoro on the wing. Gets the 3 ball to go. Okoro's got 5 now.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Up top Morant. He's checked by LeVert. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Jackson. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
There's the flexibility of Jaren at the offensive end. He can post, he can put it on the floor, or he can just catch and fire.
Mobley passes to LeVert. Here's Okoro. They get it back. Allen on the wing. Hey, expanding his range. It's another 3 for Cleveland. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Up top, Jackson. And Jackson gets double teamed. And here's Morant outside. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. 10 points for him.
I love the competitive fire Ja Morant plays with, coming right back with his own three.
Allen can't get it to go. The Grizzlies have gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Deflected, and he gets it back. Morant, the pass to Bane. Back to Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Second chance effort. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
This is what I like about Ja Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Williams from long range. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Ja Morant, he's feeling it. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Memphis?
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
On the court right now for Cleveland, we've got Jetty Osman. Danny Green is out there with Darius Garland. Then there's Robin Lopez, and it's Wade in at the 4. To the inside, Lopez with the steal.
Grizzlies foul. Santi Alba. First personal foul. First team foul.
The Cavs trailing. Outside Garland. No good from outside. Memphis has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Jones, the pass to Clark. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Brandon Clark is one of the most efficient players in the league. He's been in the top 5 in true shooting a couple of times.
And Smitty, the analytics will show you that Brandon Clark is one of the best at protecting the ball.
Yeah, Brandon's been in the top 5 in that category as well. He doesn't put up huge scoring numbers, but when Clark is on the floor, he has a major impact.
That one goes. Count it. Lopez has got his first bucket in this one.
And you like to keep the big fella involved offensively, especially around the rim. Like that, Robin with a nice move.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, the Cavaliers have surprised many with their ascension. Coach Bickerstaff said they had to be really patient through some difficult times, but his star center, Jared Allen, said, quote, no matter who's in front of us, big or small, we're going to go out there and fight till the end. Brian?
Yeah, that's what got him here, Allie. Thank you. Memphis leading. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Jones. Kicks it out to Clark. Kennard outside. Garland with the ball. He's picked up by Jones. Pass to Wade. Out to Garland. Takes a 3. The offensive rebound to the left wing. The 3 is up. Clark grabs the board. And the Grizzlies shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Here's Aldama. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, EA. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that. And good whistle there.
And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group.
I think he caught the defense napping. Those plays can be soul-crushing.
The kick out to Williams. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
At the line for the Cavaliers.
Oh, the free throw is off from Garland. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Garland, the pass to Lopez. And stolen by Williams. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. Bain, the pass to Adams. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
This is where Adams feasts. Get him the ball in his spots, and he does the rest.
Left side, Mitchell. Pass to Okoro. We've got 1:13 left in the half. 2 open that time. Made it look easy. Okoro's got 7 points in the game. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Now Morant. 12 points for him. And then Morant with the dunk.
What a night for John Morant. Showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
From deep, Mitchell. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Grant, they could attempt a 2-for-1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
And it's Morant missing. The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. And Mitchell with the slam.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
There's an aggression and a confidence to Desmond Bane's game. It helps him get to the line.
And Bane drops them both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Cleveland has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
With power. That's how you do it, big fella.
Left side, Morant. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. For 3, Allen. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Grizzlies out in front. They lead by 2. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
We've got Luke Kennard. John Conchar is out there with Brandon Clark. Then there's Tyus Jones, and it's Aldama in at the center position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you've got to protect the ball.
Memphis has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Outside Jones. Driving in. Up and in on the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyus Jones. That's foul number 2 for him. Out to the right wing. Jones against Garland. Here's Wade. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged and everything has to be earned.
Kennard against Green. Outside Jones. On the wing, Conchar. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. 6 to shoot. Kennard outside. Good work defensively by Lopez. The Cavs trailing. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Garland. There's the drive. And finished off by Garland.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
But not every point guard can give you that. The ability to finish with that level of authority.
Here's Aldama. Rebounded by Lopez. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results. In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Kennard against Green. Here's Conchar. Pass to Jones. And here's Kennard. And another miss by Memphis.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Lets the 3 fly. Garland, no good. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Kennard with it. Green picks him up. Green against Kennard. Pass to Clark. Now here's Jones. Looking to end the drought. Offensive rebound. On the wing, Conchar. And finally, they hit one.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
And here's Garland. He's got 9. The 3 ball. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Clark with a screen on Green. Clark up top. On the wing, Jones. Pass to Kennard. All alone. Yes, on the jumper.
Always working to find open territory. Kennard's lethal in catch and shoot.
Outside Garland. From deep. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
And you have to guard him out there. I mean, he can do damage from deep, even from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Clark. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Nice find by Luke. Shows good vision in both half court and in transition.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Wade misses. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Outside Jones. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Substitution on the court.
And the ball out of play. The Cavaliers will have it.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Mitchell. Okoro on the wing. Over Williams. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline.
The Grizzlies. Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Yeah, it's one thing to find a guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. We've got Mobley. Karis LeVert is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Jared Allen. And it's Okoro in at the 3. Offline from the high post. Memphis trailing here. Bane with it. Now guarded by Mobley. Left side, Morant. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Mitchell.
I like when Ja forces the issue, especially in close where he's fearless.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Kennard's checked in. Pass to Okoro. Outside for Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Great perimeter D. Gave a good shooter absolutely no room to operate.
Here's Jackson. Mobley with the block. On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Oh, trying his luck from deep. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
Yeah, all throughout the game, the opposition hasn't been able to keep them off the glass, and they're paying for it, giving up second chance points.
Here's Morant. Takes it inside. Mobley with the block. And they'll keep possession. Bane. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Outside Mitchell. Right wing. LeVert outside. Here's Okoro. Defended by Jackson. Here's Allen. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Tremendous effort from Allen. One of the top offensive rebounders in the game.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Kennard. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Karis LeVert.
At the line for Memphis, Luke Kennard.
The first free throw is good.
Sharpshooter Kennard is valuable. A guy who stretches the floor and works very hard.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Okoro on the wing. Down low. Back to Mobley. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Pass to Morant. With the drive. They get the rebound. Here's Jackson. Oh, great finish as he gets bumped on his way up. He'll go to the line to try to tack on one more.
13 foul.
And that one falls for Jackson.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Mitchell against Bane. Outside Mitchell. Allen a screen. And a foul. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge. Asking for a review. This could be a big call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I had a chance to find out what Taylor Jenkins was discussing with his players. He told them, quote, "It all comes down to the next few minutes. That's what will decide this game. So step up. This is your moment, not theirs." Inspiring words, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Cool under pressure. Terrific job nailing those 2 free throws there.
Here's Morant. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But
the previous play is under review.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Shooting 2.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second.
And it's critical Morant steps up in the important points in the game. This is his time to shine. And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Mitchell into the lane. And that one drops for him.
This just goes with the narrative. Mitchell is a baller, wants to be considered among the best in the game.
And there's the cherry on top. Excellent trip up the floor to build out this lead.
Kicks it out to Kennard. The three. Hits the three-pointer. Kennard's got 5 points in the quarter.
A fantastic competitor. The bigger the moment, the more Kennard wants the ball.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Okoro. Outside Mitchell. Back to Okoro from behind the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in. Now here's Adams. Kennard outside. And it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. Here's Okoro. Defended by Kennard. LeVert outside. Allen on the wing. Clock at 6. Back to Okoro. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Morant with it. To the paint. Adams. Oh, offline.
He's been in this league for a while. Steven Adams is ready for situations like this.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Outside for Mitchell. From deep three-point range. Offensive rebound. Pass to Okoro. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second.
I like that Allen plays with attitude. He's got a competitive streak, and it blends so well with his natural athletic ability.
All right, now a timeout called by Memphis. They're trailing by 3. 1 second left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And so the big win by Cleveland in a tight. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up.